What is going on, fellas? It is currently 7:36 a.m. here in Austin, Texas. Got a Saturday morning video for you guys, and today we're going to be going through my entire day of eating and training for the aesthetic physique for high testosterone. And I'm going to keep it very simple for you guys, show you all my meals, everything that I literally consume. My Saturday workout, it's going to be a full body workout. We're going to do a little bit of legs, a little bit of chest, and that'll probably be about it. But my split right now, it's a little weird and I'm going to switch it up, but right now I'm going 6 days a week and I hit legs and chest together on Saturday just because I want to hit chest 3 times a week to really grow my chest. I feel like my chest is my one muscle group that kind of lags and I don't have the best genetics for, so that is the reason why I hit legs and chest together. But I'm going to show you everything that I do to eat for the aesthetic physique, to bulk up, and all of that different type of stuff. The only thing that I'm missing today is raw milk, which I sometimes cut out just because I feel like when I don't drink it, my face looks a little bit better. I look a little bit more lean, a little bit more cut. But if I'm really trying to bulk up hard, I will drink it. But that's the only thing that I'm missing. So if you guys want to add that in to be able to bulk up a little bit more. But without further ado, let's get right into it. All right, you guys see the stainless steel pan on the stove. And the very first meal that I make every single morning is going to be 5 eggs. Now, I cook everything in beef tallow, as you guys can see here. Get all my foods from Whole Foods. And yeah, this is kind of what I've done in the past couple months to be able to bulk up, to be able to have an aesthetic physique. And I think the very first thing that I started to do and I started to change from my diet was eat a lot more eggs. I used to only eat like 3 or 4 eggs in the morning and that was pretty much it. Now I eat 10 eggs a day. And you might think that's a lot, and it is a lot compared to most people, but 10 eggs a day it's just such an easy food, and eggs are literally a superfood. So I start the morning with 5. Now, you can fast in the morning. Fasting in the morning might be better depending on your goals and what you're trying to do. But if you want to bulk up, the only thing that you should be eating in the morning is just eggs and some fruit, right? That's literally it. And I don't even eat fruit in the morning. I like to stay in ketosis until lunch. Actually, today I'll probably eat fruit since we're going to go to the gym a little earlier. But yeah, that's all I eat in the morning is just 5 eggs, and that's typically it. I'll take a couple supplements, vitamin D, boron. The only other supplements I'll take is magnesium and then some Fadoja too. Fadoja is proven to increase testosterone by like 100%. So that's what I eat first thing in the morning. 5 eggs. Keep it simple. Just get a little fuel up. And eating eggs is literally, it's a superfood. The protein, the cholesterol, the omegas, the vitamins, the minerals. It has so many different type of nutrients that your body needs in order to function at its highest level. And so if you can get a clean source of eggs, again, I get all my food from Whole Foods. So if you can get a good clean source of eggs, obviously like the farmer's market would be the 100% best place to get it, but who just has time to get all their food from the farmer's market? It's just not realistic. So yeah, I go to Whole Foods, get all my eggs there, and they're pretty good quality. I'll show you guys here. As y'all can see. And basically the more orangey they are, the better they are. So you want some orangey yolks. And I cook mine over easy, 5 eggs in the morning. Keep it simple, guys. Keep it simple. You should really only be eating 2 to 3 meals a day. And if you're snacking, if you're doing different things like that, that is when your gut health is going to be at its worst, right? When I was in college, I would snack a lot, protein bars, protein shakes, things like that. And I was always on the toilet for a long amount of time. And the reason why is because my gut health was so bad. You should be eating bigger meals, 2 to 3 a day, that are going to keep you satiated and keep you full so you're not always reaching for that snack. If you are able to do that and you poop 1 time a day, your gut health is going to be good. And if your gut health is going to be good, your brain health is going to be good, and your body is just going to look way better. All right, y'all. I got my buttered coffee right here. And this is what I drink literally every single morning. And you have to understand that in the morning, coffee is going to spike your cortisol. So that is why you should wait a couple hours, 90 minutes to 2 hours after you wake up to drink coffee. If you drink it first thing in the morning, you are going to spike your cortisol, and your cortisol is going to be off the charts, and you really don't want to be doing that first thing in the morning. So minimum wait at least 1 hour, but an hour and a half to 2 hours, your cortisol is going to go down a little bit and it'll be easier to drink at that point. And additionally, the reason why I use butter in my coffee is because butter has a property called MC2 oil, and that allows the digestion of the coffee and the caffeine to be a little bit slower, so you have energy all day. I feel like whenever I drink caffeine black coffee without any butter, I feel like it hits me so quick and I have like anxiety. I feel a little weird. I get that tingly feeling, and personally, I don't really like that feeling. So butter just makes the digestion process a little bit slower, and it allows the coffee and the caffeine to last longer and just kind of go slowly throughout the day so you have more energy. What is going on, fellas? Here we got a outdoor lift in Austin, Texas. This is one of the best gyms in Austin, in my opinion. Nice little outdoor. If you want to boost your testosterone, lift outside. It's a great way to do so. But we're starting out with some compound movements. I think compound movements is the best way to start out any of your workouts, just because you are putting in so much exertion and so much effort. It's going to force your endocrine system to work harder, which is going to make you produce more testosterone. So I'm starting out with bench, and bench is probably my biggest lacking one because my arms are hella long and it's just tough for me to get my bench up. It takes a really long time, but I think it's a good way to just start the workout with a heavy compound movement, really get a sweat going. And so I do about 2 warm-up sets, and then I do 2 working sets. So 175 for 4. It's more of a warm-up set, and as you can see, my last one, this was more like 3.5 because I couldn't get it up. But yeah, that's typically what I start out with. And then this was a full body workout today that I was doing. So Saturday I do legs and chest just so I can hit my chest 3 times, and then I move into a hack squat. Again, if you want to increase your testosterone, start with heavy compound movements, doing reps ranges of like 6 to 8. This is another leg exercise that I incorporate more for stability and balance, just to be able to do something a little bit different while getting a good hamstring chest there. And then going back to chest here, this is my favorite machine at this gym, the incline machine plate loaded press. It's so good, really forces a great stretch and isolation on your upper chest, and upper chest is really the most aesthetic muscle group. So if you want a better looking physique, hit upper chest. And then again, back to legs, we're going with the Bulgarian split squats, another difficult one that's going to force your endocrine system to work harder. And I typically do about 12 to 14 rep ranges for these. Pretty much for everything, I do 1 warm-up set and then 2 working sets. Obviously, you see me switch legs. And then a lot of the time on my second set, if it's not a compound movement, what I'll do is I'll do a drop set, so drop into something. So typically just 1 warm-up set just to get the form correct, and then 2 sets, and then the last one's a drop set, or I'll do 3 sets, the last one's a drop set. So it's a great way to just really force your muscles to improve and to get better. So yeah, that's what I finish out here with. And then a little physique check for you guys. You see the back and you see the triceps, shoulders, chest a little bit. Absolutely mugging the camera right now, but I'm going to show you guys what I cook for dinner. I cook dinner at night and then lunch for the next day. I think this is a good way to meal prep while also keeping your meals fresh. I have a lot of friends who meal prep and stuff, and they do it all in one day, but I feel like then you're using the microwave a lot, probably getting hella microplastics in your food all of the time. And then additionally, your meals are just never fresh. I like to cook it fresh, have it at least for dinner, and then lunch the next day. That way, you know, I'm not using the microwave for every single meal, but also I keep my meals fresh for at least dinner. So I'm going to show you exactly what I do to cook every single night for dinner, their macros, everything like that, so you guys can follow it to a T and you can get the gains that I am going to get. All right, so this is exactly what I get from the store. 80-20 ground beef, bulking up right now. Not really bulking up, but maintaining, and my metabolism is pretty crazy. So yeah, this is what I eat every single night, 80-20. So what I'll do is I'll cut half of this. So I'll do 1.5 pounds, throw it in the cast iron over here, cook that up, and I'll show you guys all of this. But it's pretty simple. That's all you need to do. And then I'll get some rice cooking, throw the eggs in there after I cook the ground beef, put an avocado in there, boom, you're good to go. Right here we got the ground beef. I scissored it up. And all I'm gonna do now, after scissoring it up, is just throw it right on the cast iron. So, pound and a half of ground beef. I cook everything in beef tallow, grass-fed beef tallow. Make sure you get some. You can also use butter. Try to get grass-fed butter too. Those are going to be the best and the cleanest and the best sources to cook your food in. If you think about it, right, you are cooking your food, so whatever you cook your food in, you're ultimately going to get in your system, right? So a lot of people, and a lot of it too, right? And so a lot of people, they cook their food in seed oils. Most people do that. And then they get seed oils in their system, and then their gut health is absolutely terrible, and their testosterone tanks because of it. This is what happens when you eat Chipotle. Chipotle, they cook all of their food in seed oils. And so what happens is that it's toxic to your body, right? And so if it's toxic to your body's going to reject it, and you're going to be shitting, you're going to have stomach problems, all that different type of stuff, like all of the time. So this is why you want to avoid Chipotle and avoid restaurants that cook in seed oils. Got it cooking up on the cast iron. Just do some water in the pot, letting that boil. Stainless steel, cast iron pan, no microplastics, wooden spatula, you guys already know. So I'm gonna let this cook up a little bit, let that cook up a little bit, and then I will, once this is finished, I'll have it in one bowl and then have it in a meal prep thing, put a little avocado in there, then put the eggs in there and cook it in that beef grease, and then finish with the rice. So pretty simple, guys. Yo, here we go. We got it looking nice and good. Ground beef, eggs, rice, avocado. All I do right here is I put 1.5 pounds of ground beef in the cast iron, and then I'll cook about 1 cup of uncooked rice, 5 eggs, and make that for dinner and lunch for the next day. All of that combined for dinner and lunch for the next day. So it equates to be about 3/4 of a pound of ground beef, half a cup of rice, half of an avocado, and 2.5 eggs. If you eat that every single day, I think that's above like 3,000 calories, really good macros, protein, all that different type of stuff. But the micronutrients, that is what is going to get you jacked. That is what is going to get you high test, and that is what is going to get you shredded. So I'll put the macros in the next slide, but that's all you guys need to eat. All right, so I just got done eating, and that's all it is, fellas. It's just simple meals that you can eat every single day to get jacked, to get high test, and to get shredded, right? If you do this, you will see results. I guarantee it. I guarantee you will see results. I guarantee you will feel your best. I guarantee you'll have high energy. I guarantee your mood will be greater and you'll enjoy life more. You'll be more healthy. All of these things are going to happen when you fix your diet. And it is so simple. It's so simple. All you need to eat is red meat, eggs, fruit, avocado, rice, seafood here and there, steak. If you do these things, you are going to be jacked, shredded, high test, healthy, and happy. It's that simple. And you go to the gym, right? So that was basically my Saturday routine. I keep it pretty simple. I typically will lift in the afternoon 6 days a week. So Saturday sometimes it's just kind of nice to go in the morning, get it out of the way, and then have the rest of your day to yourself. So yeah, guys, that's all I do right there. I'll show you a picture of my physique at the end too, just so you can really see the proof, but that's all you need. All you need, and every single day I have high energy, my mood is good, all of that different type of stuff when I'm eating the right foods, when my training is dialed in. When it's not dialed in, I feel a little off. And yeah, that's the video for today. I'm going to be coming out with some more, 2 or 3 a week, and I will see you guys on the next one.